Hello, I'm Monique, and this is Alexis, and we are with Vybe Realty in Abbotsford.
And we're here with our January 2026 market update, where we're going to talk about what happened last month in December.
Okay. So we are going to start off with Detached Homes. Sales have increased by 12.2% from what they were doing at this time last year. And they've dropped since last month by 6.8%.
Okay.
So normally when we're at this point in the market, we're just kind of starting to approach the spring market.
Yeah, a little bit. People are thinking about it.
Yeah, and just remember that numbers are lower with the month over month because we were in December, and that is bad weather.
The holiday season.
People just aren't really doing a lot.
Yes.
And that's why we also like to compare it based on what it was doing at this time last year.
Yes.
So that in mind, new listings are down by 12.9% from what they were doing at this time last year. And they are down a whopping 52.2% from what they were doing in November.
That's interesting because generally listings have been getting higher.
Median price has increased by 2.4% from what it was doing last year and up by 4.5% from last month.
So our new median price is $1,170,612.
Our average price has decreased from what it was doing at this time last year by 2.1% and has increased since last month by 6%.
Okay, and our new average is $1,229,392.
All right. Tell me, what are townhouses doing?
Yeah, so strata properties are doing a little bit differently than detached homes. Townhouses in particular having a moment, which they always are.
They always.
Sales since last year have gone down 10.3%, but they went up 29.6% since last month. And we have some theories for that. We'll get into that later into the video. Maybe it has to do with Bank of Canada.
Oh, gosh.
New listings went up 23.3% since last year, but they went down a whole 52.6% since last month.
Okay. So again, that's not unusual. We see the new listings drop as we approach December.
I'm not trying to shock you, but it was December. Things were happening in people's lives. So moving on. Median price is down 1.5% since last year, but they are up 7.4% since last month, making our new median
$650,000.
Even. Average price went up since last year by 3.5%, and it also went up by 7.1% since last month.
Okay. So our new average price is just over $659,000.
Okay. So that's pretty close, actually.
Yeah.
They're between those prices. Yeah. So that's pretty accurate. Yeah. Condos.
Well, sales have decreased from what they were doing at this time last year by 36.1%. And they have increased, but not as much as townhouses. Only 2.6%.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit of an increase. New listings are also down from what they were doing at this time last year by 6.9%. And they've also decreased by 40% from last month.
Yeah.
So that's not quite as much as townhouses and detached.
But it's still not out of the ballpark for December.
Right on trend.
Yeah.
The median price has decreased by 11.5% from what it was doing at this time last year and has decreased since last month by 8.8%.
Oh, interesting. So our new median price is $385,000 even.
Our average price has gone down by 9.9% from what it was doing at this time last year and has also decreased from last month by 5.6%.
Okay, so our new average is just over $400,000.
So what's really interesting is that with detached and townhouses, we saw a general increase in their price over the last month.
Yeah.
But with apartments, condos, we saw a decrease.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we're going to get into our sales to active listing ratio now. It's our graph that we love to show you with the little blue bar. The blue bar is showcasing a balanced market between 12 and 20%. Above 20% is the seller's market. Below 12% is a buyer's market. So for all of Fraser Valley, in November, it was 11.6. So we were like technically a buyer's market, but like barely.
Just barely.
Yeah. And then in December, it jumped up to 15%. So a solid balanced market.
Now we're in.
Yeah. Abbotsford was 12.9% in November, and then it jumped up all the way to 17.9%.
Okay.
So that makes sense that we had such an increase in the listing ratio because we had a bit more of sales in townhouses, and we had quite a reduction in new listings pretty much across the board. So that's going to affect that number.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So Bank of Canada decided to meet on December 10th. They held the rate at 2.25%. Which, as you remember, they had dropped it to 2.25% in October.
That's right.
There was no meeting in November. The next meeting is anticipated for January 28th.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. Most economists are saying there's probably going to be a bit of a holding pattern for most of 2026. But I'd love to know your thoughts, what you guys think, if that's going to happen or not, depending on how, how things go for the rest of the year.
I think that everyone would like to see some predictability with the
Absolutely.
rates. It's been really volatile in the last 5 years.
Consistency. I think we would like that. Absolutely. Some precedented times would be nice.
Thank you so much for checking out our video. We appreciate your support, sharing this with your friends. If you have any questions about your specific market, again, this was Abbotsford as a whole.
That's right.
We would love to email you, talk to you, whatever is your preferred method of communication. And we will see you again next month to find out what happened in January.
That's right.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.